Gotta make sure that my hair is shining. Wait up, hang tight, and take a look.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you 7 different hairstyles throughout for like basically a whole week during the summertime. Different hairstyles that you guys can do. One of them is a all down, you know, all hair down hairdo. The rest are either up or braided because, you know, during the summertime it gets really, really hot. And usually you don't want to wear your hair down all the time, but the first one that I'm going to show you guys is basically how I style my hair during the summertime if I'm going to be using heat. Usually when I don't use any heat, I just leave my hair natural. I can put some gel or some mousse in it or some oils and stuff to just kind of like to give my hair a little bit more life, a little bit more texture, stuff like that. But usually when I do use heat, I do what I did today in this video. It's basically like if you have like a week vacation where you're just leaving and you don't really know what to do with your hair, that's what I'm going to be showing you guys to do in this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below letting me know which one was your favorite. And yeah, that's about it. Let's go ahead and get started. What am I doing? First up, we're going to recreate our loose beachy waves, and what you're going to need to do this is a curling iron, preferably 1.5 to 2 inches, a heat protection spray, and also a finishing spray. First, we're going to go ahead and take our heat protection spray and spray that all over our hair, and then we're going to be taking our brush and just brushing out our hair. Whenever I curl my hair, I like to start from the back just because I feel like I get every single piece when I do this. So I'm just going to go ahead and take about 1 inch of hair in the back and just wrap it around the barrel. And I wrap it around the barrel instead of using the clamp just because I feel like number 1, it lasts longer, and number 2, just because I want bigger, looser, beachy waves, not more of a curl. I just kind of want the wave. Once you get to the front, you want to go ahead and take smaller sections of hair and wrap that around the barrel. This is the finished product. Once you're done, you can go ahead and take a setting spray. I'm using the Got To Be Dry Conditioner, which I actually found at the dollar store, so that's pretty cool. The next look is called the Messy Mermaid braid, which is basically where I take 3 different braids and braid them all together, and it just creates this beautiful, big, exotic looking braid, which I love doing during the summertime. So the first step is going ahead and taking your hair and separating it into 2 different sections, and you want to make sure that you're braiding on the side of which you want the braid to fall. So in my case, I want to braid it to the left, and what I'm going to go ahead and do is just take this thicker side, and I'm just going to go ahead and braid it all the way down as a regular braid, and then I'm going to tie it with an elastic.
There is nothing left for you to prove. We're going easy every day. Just feel that rummy cold.
Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and take the other section, and I'm going to separate that into 2 other sections, and I'm going to go ahead and take one of the sections and braid that, and then I'm going to secure it with a clip because I ran out of elastics. So yeah.
I look up that big blue sky.
Then you want to go ahead and take the other part, which we separated from the other part of hair, and you just want to braid all of that all the way down again, and again secure it with whatever you can secure it with.
Sure you do it right, 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 right. 'Cause when you do it too.
Now now you want to go ahead and take all 3 braids and just braid them all together. And I don't like to keep it as it is once they're done, just braided together. I like to fluff them out and just kind of like separate the braids a little bit, just because I feel like it adds more texture. It makes the braid a lot thicker and it just looks more put together this way. And then when I'm done with that, I just take a couple pieces from the front of my hair to go ahead and just frame my face, and I let them down, and that is the finishing look.
Now every day, keep telling jokes and smile, you'll be fine. I'm an easy kind of guy. Easy kind of guy. Easy kind of guy.
The next look is what I like to call the fully French side braid, and it's basically where we French braid all of our hair, but we French braid it to the side, which is different because it's not like, you know, you fully just French braid it all the way back. This is just a little bit more unique, I guess. So what I'm going to go ahead is take all of my hair and I'm going to figure out which side I want to put it on. And then I'm going to start from the opposite side at the top of my hair, and I'm going to start French braiding it all the way down. So basically, if you want your braid to go to the left side like I do, you're going to start at the right top side of your hair. And you're going to want to start braiding it and then adding separate pieces to go ahead and transform that regular braid into a French braid. It might be a little tough at first, but once you start doing it, you get used to it really, really quickly, trust me. Once I'm done with that, I like to go ahead and just separate my braid again, because I just feel like it adds a lot more texture and a lot more depth to the braid. And that is about it for that. So for the next style, you want to go ahead and just take your French side braid that we had already finished, gather it all up onto one side of your hand, and then just kind of wrap it around itself to make a little bun. And then you bobby pin everything into place, and it is a completely different style, but I mean, it's a lot quicker in my opinion. This one is probably my favorite just because I feel like it frames my face really, really well. For this next style, we're going to be focusing mainly on the bangs just because it takes the most effort. So what you want to go ahead and do is, if you don't have any bangs, then just pretend like you do, and separate your bangs from your hair and go ahead and put the rest of your hair back. Then with the bangs that we went ahead and put aside, we're going to go ahead and start French braiding it all the way down, but we're going to want to flip it around to the other side so that this way it just blends in and it creates this little curve when you go ahead and make the bun. But you guys will see it better than how I'm explaining it. I really suck at explaining these kind of steps, but just go ahead and watch and you'll understand what I'm trying to say. Once you're halfway done with that braid, you're going to want to go ahead and take the rest of the hair that we put back before, and we're going to want to make a bun out of that, just a messy little bun, probably like not super high. You can make the bun as high as you really want to, but I just wanted to keep it like as a normal bun. And then once you're done with that, take your braid and unleash that little thing that we put on there. And you want to go ahead and just wrap that braid around the bun, and it's going to create this nice little curve to it, which I think is really cool. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this hairstyle, guys. next hairstyle is called the boho twist updo, and what we're gonna want to go ahead and do is take a headband. I'm using a brown one because it matches my hair color, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on the top of my head, kind of like a boho looking thing, like one of those braided headbands that you can put out like around your forehead and stuff. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my hair, separate it into two different sections, and then start twisting them, and then I'm gonna pull it all the way to the back and start twisting them together, and then I'm going to just basically stuff the twist into the headband. And believe me, it does stay. You don't need any bobby pins for this. You just want it to be as secure as possible, so just keep on tucking until you feel like it is completely secure. With the leftover bangs, I like to just go ahead and take that and wrap it around the headband, just because I feel like it looks more boho and more put together. So go ahead and do that, and then just take some pieces off the sides to frame your face, and you are done with this hairstyle.
I want to feel you right here by my side.
The last hairstyle is the laid back braided bun, which I find really pretty and really cute. So what you want to go ahead and do is just take all of your hair, gather it together, and just make a really low ponytail, and then just start braiding it all the way down and secure that with an elastic. With that, we're going to go ahead and go back up to the braid right before the hair tie and just kind of section off two different sections to make a hole. So this way we can take the bottom part of our braid and stuff it through that hole, and this is just going to add a different kind of vibe to the overall hairstyle. Now we're going to go ahead and create the bun, which is pretty easy. You just kind of fold the braid, I guess, in a way, and then you bobby pin it all the way down. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking a clip, and this is just to add some more, you know, some more detail, I guess, to the braid. And then at the same time, it's going to secure any loose ends that we might have had that we might not have gotten or anything like that when we were making the braid. And it adds a little bit more volume too, which I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then separate a couple of little things on the side to go ahead and frame my face. And that is the overall look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.
My rear view, lost souls praying to God, hope he hears you. As my wheels move, I fly like ghosts in the sky. As the streets cry, raindrops water my eye. So as I feel—
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the summer tag, which I'm really excited about because, I mean, it's summer and I want to get into the swing of things.